If you are preparing for the NEET 2025, you have to study what is living from old NCERT. For Animal Kingdom, you have to follow NCERT. Plant morphology, follow NCERT. To do good, right, in other concepts, in other topics, you have to follow, you have to study it for your concept for the NEET exam. Biomolecules, for the biomolecules, you follow NCERT. So this is the updated syllabus. You don't need to confuse. At least you have to add it the new, whatever topics is required. Hello guys, how are you all? So today we are just going to discuss the updated NEET 2025 syllabus and all the changes in biology and CRT, which you have to study, which you have to skip, which chapter is compulsory, and which topics you have to do from the deleted topics, right? Deleted chapters. So if these queries are in your head and you are so confused what to study, after watching this video, all confusion will be gone. So let's see. From the class 11th biology, we know that living world is deleted from our new NCERT completely. But for your NEET preparation, so if you are preparing for the NEET 2025, you have to study what is living from old NCERT. Yes, you have to incorporate it in your notes. Second, biological classification. For this, you have to follow NCERT and you have to remember this name, who has given the name virus, because they have deleted it from new NCERT, right? So, Bizarrinc, you have to see it. Next is the plant kingdom. You have to follow NCERT. Alteration of generation is deleted from the new NCERT, but in order to build up your concept of meiosis, mitosis, gametophyte, to do good, right, in other concepts, in other topics, you have to follow, you have to study it for your concept for the NEET exam. For animal kingdom, you have to follow NCERT. Plant morphology, follow NCERT. You know that new plant families are added. You have to study them. You have to, these are important: root, stem, and the leaf modification. You have to study all these topics from this chapter, right? And you have to follow new NCERT along with this. Plant anatomy, follow new NCERT, study tissue, but you can skip secondary growth because they have deleted it from the new NCERT and also not so much important for your exam. Structural organization, if you see the NCERT, new NCERT, they have not given tissue in so elaborative way, so you have to study tissues because this concept would be so important for your human physiology. So you will find a lot of the concept from the animal tissues in human physiology. In order to understand that, in order to understand the concept, you have to study the tissue, animal tissue also, right? Cockroach, there in your syllabus. Frog, there in the syllabus of NEET, but you can skip earthworm. So yes, earthworm is not in the syllabus, right? Next, because you know cockroach, frog, so out of the cockroach and frog, cockroach is not given in your NCERT, in your new NCERT, so you have to study it from the old NCERT itself, or you can download the PDF, or you can get the printout of these topics from the specific chapter of the old NCERT, right? Next is cell, the unit of the life. You have to follow NCERT. You can skip because earlier we used to, cover this microscopy in the class, in our class, polytene, lamp brush, but now we don't follow it because they never ask question from these topics. So you can skip all these things in the chapter, but you have to follow NCERT, right? Because new NCERT have all the things in a very concise way, and that's what required for your exam. Biomolecules, for the biomolecules, you follow NCERT, but for this chapter, to understand this chapter, your teacher will take you further beyond the NCERT, so for the concept building, right? So in all the chapters that we are discussing, we have to go some time beyond NCERT to make you the concepts clear, right? Next is cell cycle and cell division. You have to follow NCERT for this. Transport in plants, skip the whole chapter, but again, osmosis, active passive transport is used. These terms are used in different chapters, so you can actually study these concepts from your old NCERT. And again, I have told you how can you get these from old NCERT. Download the PDF of old NCERT, get the photo print of these topics, and then study from there, right? Next is mineral nutrient, skip the full chapter. Photosynthesis, follow NCERT. And yes, photo, respiration, and cam chart is given, so that you have to, you have to do these both from the from that chart. You have to study that chart also. So yeah, for this you can follow NCERT. Plant growth and regulators, follow NCERT. Digestion, absorption, skip complete chapter. Breathing and exchange of gases, circulation, body fluid and circulation. Excretory waste and its elimination, locomotion and movement. You follow NCERT for these chapters because you will get hardly 1-2 question from these chapters, right? Next, neural control coordination. You can skip all these: sense organs, cranial nerves, reflex action. And for chemical control, you have to follow NCERT. Now let's see the class 12. So that's all for the class 11th. You have to study. I have told you all the chapters that you have to study, all the topics that you have to study from the old NCERT, right? Which are deleted from the new NCERT. But you have to follow these topics. You have to do these topics for your NEET exam. Okay. So next is class 12th, reproduction in organisms. Study asexual and sexual reproduction only from that chapter because it's skipped. You can skip the full chapter. It is not there in the new NCERT. But yeah, asexual, sexual reproduction, because again, these are very basic things, right? You will find these sexual, asexual in the different chapters of animal kingdom or the plant kingdom. So for that concept, or like some time, because we already have done it in plant animal kingdom, so it will be giving you good idea if you study it from here, because they have given all the collective examples there, right? So it would be good for your like concept. Even you can go for the diagram of Marchantia, diagram of Cara, that is given in this chapter. You can see them once, right? Because again, these concepts are used in 11th class botany, so it might help you a lot. Next, sexual or reproduction in flowering plant NCERT. You can skip type of ovules. By the way, it's not in NCERT type of ovules, but we used to in the class we used to explain type of ovules in order to understand, in order to make the students understand the topic which is given in NCERT. But you can skip this type of ovules now and follow NCERT only, right? For human reproduction, follow NCERT. And earlier we used to elaborate types of eggs, or we used to elaborate, you know, the types of cleavage and all. So you can skip all these unnecessary elaboration. Reproductive health, follow NCERT only. Principle based of inheritance, skip gene interactions like epistasis. Earlier we used to do the duplication, this duplication gene, epistasis. Don't need to do this thing, right? So just follow NCERT. And yes, sometime to understand some topics, you have to go beyond little above NCERT, because we go beyond NCERT to make the students understand this chapter, right? So yeah, you have to go, but then follow NCERT topics only. Molecular basis of inheritance chapter, because principle base of inheritance, molecular base of inheritance, these are so important chapters. This whole unit is so important, by the way. You will find 10 questions, 15 questions from this unit alone, including evolution. So see, when we talk about the molecular base of inheritance, you have to follow NCERT, purely NCERT for this, and they have added CRISPR and all in the chapter in the new NCERT. So you just follow new NCERT for this, right? Next is evolution. So they have deleted Hardy-Weinberg principle, but then I would say that you just follow your new NCERT, right? For this, human health and diseases NCERT, they have added new NCERT, they have added dengue and chikungunya. No, so they have added, actually in the NEET syllabus, they have added dengue and chikungunya. So you can add these topics in your notes, right? Next, strategies for enhancement in food production. Full chapter is deleted from the new NCERT, but they have added single cell protein, green revolution in microbes chapter. So you have to study these two topics in different chapter, but ultimately you have to incorporate it in your notes. Tissue culture, somatic hybridization. Earlier we used to do it in the plant breeding, and now they have shifted it to the biotechnology application. So you have to study these topics from the strategies for enhancement of food production, although they have shifted it to the other chapters. So ultimately ask your teachers to, you know, complete this in microbes and biotechnology and application, or obviously you can incorporate this in your notes also, right? Next, microbes, you just follow NCERT for this chapter, super easy. Biotechnology principle plus application, both the chapters of this unit, biotechnology, is super important, because this time they have asked 10 questions alone from this two small chapters. So these are super important. You have to follow NCERT for this. Next, organism population, follow NCERT. Ecosystem may you have to do the full chapter of NCERT. You can skip ecological succession, nutrient cycle from the old NCERT. And biodiversity, for the biodiversity, you have to follow NCERT, right? So this is the updated syllabus. You don't need to confuse. At least you have to add the new, whatever topics is required, extra topic is required from the deleted chapters. I have mentioned them, so you can incorporate all these topics in your notes, right? And in case you are having anything to share, write down in the comment box. And all the best, kids. Study well, because you are having 7-8 months, and just utilize your time wisely, and stay connected with our channel for such videos. Have a great day.